something. Finally take it off this power, lift up the power head. There's this thing and also this thing here. This is the power head. Mission complete. It's pretty heavy, but I'm happy I did it. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. I took the power head off. Now I got the last screw off. So I'm ready for the moment of truth. Ready for the moment of truth. We're gonna see. Take a look. The bottom of the power head that connects to the gear drive. So I'm gonna, and you can see these two screws are so corroded. So I'm spraying some WD-40 to try to soften the screws so I can get to them. Here is another one that's very, that's also, it's the bottom of the screw is also very rusted. So I'm just going to spray the thing. And I'm so happy I got to this point because it's almost split. As you can see, I lifted this thing halfway. I am just almost here and ready to split this open, all the way open, okay? To remove this cap, and this cap before we can split open the crank case, okay, of the power head, so we can get to the cylinder and piston. So I just spray some WD-40. As you can see, it's pretty nasty right now, pretty nasty. These two screws especially are very corroded. And this is the crankshaft that was connecting to the gear drive. So this is the end cap. This is the end cap on the manual here that, you know, I'm before I can remove the crankcase or split open the crankcase, I need to remove the 3 bolts from the crankcase end cap. Okay, so this is power head disassembly, page 495 or 4A13, whatever. So, you know, as you can see, this is, I need to remove those 3 screws. I think they are number 10. I think they're number 10. So these are the carburetors, and this is the exhaust port, and this is the flywheel, the top of the power head. So this is the bottom of the power head. So I'm just going to remove these 3 screws, and hopefully these 2 screws are not too rusted. You know, I don't want to break them. All 3 screws came loose. Not too bad. So I'm almost ready to split this crankcase open. Not too bad, not too bad. You know, this screw is pretty rusted. Pretty rusted, and this screw is too. You know, this screw is pretty rusted as well. As you can see, you know, almost totally made my socket rusted as well. So okay, there's the 3 screws, and we're ready for the moment of truth to open up the crankcase. Here we go. There we go. And I guess we were supposed to yeah, open this like this or something, and then lift this up, and then it totally separates the two crankcase. Huh, this thing just here, I guess, too, I don't know. You know, this thing was here. Okay, so this thing was here. I think this thing was the... Ha, I just broke my finger. Yeah, must be this. So remove the oil injection pump shaft and housing. So I guess this is the oil injection pump shaft housing, which is this guy here. This is the oil injection pump shaft housing, and this is the shaft housing. I don't know why this is like this. I don't know if we can even pull this thing out, but it's here to stay, I guess. I'm not gonna sweat about it. But so here is our power head. I can see it's pretty clean. You know, it says mark 1, or I don't know. And here this one's mark 1, and yeah, this is the I think it's the air filter, and this is the third power head. You know, the power head looked pretty good and clean, so I don't think there's any damage to it. And here is a second hole for the air thing. Oh, there's a little bit of I don't know what, but you know, maybe I don't know, some debris. Some debris. And here is our power head, and we can see the piston in there. This is the bottom one, that's the one that I have problem with. So I'm gonna put this here in this, because that's where the oil pump belongs. So now I'm going to take this apart, but there is the thing that's turning, and these rings looks pretty decent. I just don't know why they didn't perform as well as they should. But we're gonna take this. I don't know if I can just lift it. Yeah, I think I can lift it, out of this. No, not really, because there are pistons in there. So I don't think I can just lift this thing. And the three just don't, go in the same direction. So I don't think I can lift this thing out of the crankcase. But as you can see, here is the moment of truth. I think the rings are not broken off, but we need to lift this crankshaft out of the thing to be able to assess the piston. But I know number 3 is the one that's giving me a lot of trouble, meaning low compression in the number 3. So we will take this thing apart, lift this thing. We'll see how I can lift this thing, and then we'll take it from there.